Hello, welcome back. It's been a minute. Yes, we are back with another Redwell Chronicles. This time with the full crew. It has been a minute, but hopefully this game will tide us over until the next time we have this game, which hopefully will be sometime.
It'll be
Uh,
it'll
hmm.
be a minute, but y'all have to.
It might have to be a minute because there is a baby and Baldur's Gate 3, so you know,
Let's rephrase
work
that.
life
Let's put this.
balance.
Let's put this in the order you meant, Chris. There's going to be Baldur Gate
Baldur's Gate
3,
3
and
and then a baby.
Hewitt's happening to have a baby.
Hewitt is just happening to have a baby to take care of, and I am
you,
going to be putting like 300 hours, probably more, into Baldur's Gate 3.
well, you will have a baby too because
Well,
you're going to
you
be.
have to have about 200 hours to beat the first time, but then you have to play a Dark Urge character.
That is true. I need to make my Dark Urge character, which is going to be hard for me to play because I find it hard to play bad characters,
I mean,
like straight up.
Same.
but the big question here is with the new update: do you get to keep Brain Friend?
Yeah, well, not as like a companion,
Well,
but
that's
like you.
bullshit, and they need to fix that. Brain Friend
I
is
mean, I'm
adorable.
sure mods will fix that. Anyway,
I've
so
I've played that intro 30 times. I've never gotten him.
Moose,
I think you had
you
to do
disappoint
the
me.
right roles to
You have
like,
to roll really high.
yeah.
But Brain Friend is adorable.
The last playthrough I did, I was a Githyanki and I killed the brain friend.
No.
It's what my character would have done. She was a Githyanki. Githyankis don't like
God,
the illicit.
goddamn Yankees.
Yeah, god dang. Anyway, so welcome to Redwell Chronicles, where we perpetually go off topic. Last we left off, the party made their way back to the Iron Gut Inn and Tavern, where they worriedly discussed the events of the past few days, and I think might have had a bit of an existential crisis as to what
Uh,
they're doing.
one did.
And suddenly, one character noped out of existence. And what was it? He left with. I'm sorry, it really has been a while since we played this. I should have. Uh,
There was a loud fart noise. We all passed out, and then one of us was missing.
yes, that's what happened. No, in a loud flat or in a loud bang and a flash and a little bit of sparkles, one of your teammates seemingly disappeared. And then you had Steven come in, kind of give you some exposition, kind of help put things into context. Left and then came back and informed you that there were indeed barrel breakers looking for you actively at this point in time. And I think from there, I don't remember what exactly y'all decided on doing. I believe y'all were going to go back to the tenements at this point, or
I think that's the only option.
okay. Well, a a member down, and
We got the dog still, right?
you got the dog, but also Steven is staying under the bed.
The dog's under the bed with Steven. We put the dog under there as a security blanket, I think.
Yes, yes, you did. Okay, so y'all are all in the same room, and the suite that y'all were in, that y'all been in for a couple of days now. I'm assuming y'all are ready to embark.
Did we end up getting a rest?
I
Or we heading
think.
right out?
Hold on, let me check my character sheet.
Yeah, I'm full.
I am. Where's my HP?
Like my health is fine, but I'm still missing my
I'm at
spell
26.
slots.
I'm at 26 out of 34, which means we had done like a long somebody
Then you
cast
should get
cure
your
had been doing cures. We just like chilled in the hotel for a hot minute.
yeah. Y'all have been in the hotel for a minute, so you can get your spell slots back at least.
Hey.
Okay, so shit, my brain just died. One sec, let me reboot.
Dun 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 dun.
Okay, so getting your stuff together, looking throughout the room, sighing, and then once again walking out the door, down the stairs, into a crowded Iron Gut Tavern. You see a bunch of different people. Oh, what's this? What's this message in? Okay, it's just kitchen table. I can ignore it. You see a bunch of people everywhere. You also see someone that stands out and someone that locks eyes with you. And Nathan.
With all of us?
Well, as you're all y'all are coming down the stairs, they're looking up at you, and it kind of like y'all lock eyes, sort of deal.
How many
Maybe
eyes?
not all of y'all at once.
How many?
What's that?
How many
I'm
eyes does
just
this
kind of
individual have?
blankly staring around the ring. I'm gonna put a picture in Discord.
Oh, yeah, you see that. So what you see is a beast folk, dog-like, looking at the party. Okay, Nathan, go ahead and describe your new character.
Yeah, he's like he got long hair. He's got the braids in his hair, like you might see a Nordic Viking kind of guy do. He's like 6'8", just a big dog sitting around eating some breakfast. Just kind of, I don't know, sniffing and looking around.
Okay, and or Hector, I want you to do me a favor, real quick.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Give me a perception check. It should be on the middle left of your. Oh, there you go. Well, it's fine. Okay, so what you notice. So, first off, you've come into town maybe a few days ago, low on cash, looking for work, and you were able to procure a job from the local stealth guard to investigate the dead row for their for a problem that's happening. But you being a seasoned mercenary, sellsword, you know that there's a lot more going on in this town. You've seen a lot. You're from the buffer. You've seen a whole bunch of like really weird things going on in town. And thinking through that, you're wondering if maybe you could get some help or maybe get some more information on what exactly is going on. And as you do that, you watch and see this group, this eclectic looking group coming down the stairs, and they all have the same commission badges as you. Or at least if they might be hidden, but you catch a glimmer of one. Because
Yeah.
I'm assuming y'all are hiding it at this point.
I think most of us were hiding it, yeah.
Yeah. But did Pez have it out in the open to be flashy though?
Probably not.
Pez isn't dumb.
Eh,
It's not dumb.
Who went eh?
He has +1 to intellect.
Okay, so Hector, what would you like to do?
I think I'm gonna get up and just approach the group and say, I can't help but notice your badges. I think I'm supposed to work with you today.
question. You're humanoid dog, correct? Or
Correct.
are you literally a giant okay.
Yeah, no, he's like just a giant bipedal dog, yeah. With
Awesome.
yeah,
How tall?
6'8".
Oh!
Wolf.
Actually taller than Keg.
Oh,
So y'all just see this giant fucking dog man approach you.
Dressed
Tall-
like a cheesy Nordic Norse warrior.
Oh. You are big. Who are you?
Big dog.
That's what my mama says. My name is Hector.
Hector, big dog.
Hector Big Dog. Yes, that's true. That is my last name.
Yes.
Oh, Hector Big Dog. Okay, but now we know your
But-
name, but who are you?
Please tell me your middle name is Good Boy.
I have to earn it.
That's a title.
Yeah, I
Wait, hold on. With that being said, DM, does anybody need to make a perception check to see if Keg's uncomfortable at the mention of that name?
I don't know. Is that something people are actually saying in character, or is that just jokes? Like, I'm assuming.
That is a point.
I mean, you could just say your character might be visibly uncomfortable, but
What with Big
I
Dog?
am not looking at.
No, I'm
Oh.
saying when the is your middle name Good Boy.
Oh, yeah, that was not in character.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Also, I wouldn't notice it anyway because I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at a giant dog man.
How does our dog friend react to Dog Man?
he doesn't
You're-
really care.
Oh,
well,
no,
your
we
dog
have
friend is
our dog friend
with-
is under the bed.
Oh
Just,
wait, you have a dog. My bad.
I just wasn't sure if he was with us, so I could see dog interaction greeting, because that would be funny. Because then all of a sudden it might be like, play Balzubies. But yeah, anyway, sorry.
What y'all could do at this point, if you want, is do a history check if you want. If you're looking at this big dog man.
Big Dog Man. Where are my skills? Here are my skills. Is history one of the ones that we only specifically have history for?
Oh, let's see.
Oh,
Because I
yeah,
don't
like,
have
I'm-
general.
I have mercantile lore.
Oh, right. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry.
Society?
Do nature or society? I am being 5e brained right now. Society would fit most.
We live in a society. Is this public roles?
It might as well be. We got one public roll.
No!
Oh.
Where are my skills?
It's the hand.
Oh, it's the hand. Okay.
You go to the hand.
Talk to the hand.
Did it roll? Roll. 13. So 17.
Okay, everyone except Sarah has an idea of where this person might be from. So, Pez being someone that is well traveled, you have traveled in and out of the buffer before, which is a region in Utah, which I can show.
Yeah.
Because I have finished the world map like a good boy.
So
We can-
your middle name is Good Boy.
Yeah. So from there, which is between Vemondale and the Crimson Belt, it's known as like a haven for a lot of beast folk. When I say a haven, it's more like a war zone of different petty kingdoms that are just constantly warring with each other and with the other people between them. So, he's might be from that area, although you can't say for certain. Likewise, Keggmoth, you have an idea of you've seen dog people like that before. You assume that he might be far to the east, or from far to the east of you.
Okay.
But kind of like you guys, I was brought in. Obviously, I've been around the block or two, if you know what I mean, and got drafted to the peacekeeping force. As I'm sure you have, I heard there's an issue with these barrel dudes. I really don't have a lot of information, and I didn't really want to walk around by myself.
There's a big scary one.
He tried to kidnap me, and he might
And-
have kidnapped a friend of ours.
And also touched him inappropriately.
Ooh,
Bad touch.
wow, that's horrific. We definitely have to put an end to that.
Are you from around the buffer region?
That's correct.
Do you know
But I really live all over.
do you know Jeremy?
I know 1,000 Geraramids.
Oh, you probably know him then.
Yep, that's him.
Yep. If you know Jeremy, you're good. You're good people.
If you know them one, you know them all.
They're very similar, those Jeremys. Okay.
It's also a title like Good Boy.
So what have oh man, what have you done? Anything with these barrel break? You know what? Come to our room.
We
Okay.
just left. I'm tired of being in the room. Can't we go to a cafe?
Let's walk and talk.
I'm gonna walk and talk, but I'll be right back. I gotta take care of something real quick.
He has to.
The
Suddenly
dog
the-
just runs away.
1 second, I need to go, and he marks the whole fucking bar.
He
Just
reaches
so
in the
I had to grab something. I'm sorry, y'all. I mean, like I was literally
I
walking.
know.
I'm sorry.
walk,
I'm back.
he goes in the fireplace and grabs a piece of wood.
All right, now we can go.
Puts it in his mouth. Tail wags.
So what have you done anything with with this job yet?
No, I just picked it up. I was in town running an errand for my boss. I ran out of money, and
What
I
kind-
just need to try to make a little cash before I head back out east.
What do you do for your boss?
Well, as you can tell, I mean, I'm dressed in
Oh.
in my gear. You know, I got my sword, my bow, and armor on. So obviously, you know, I'm good in a scrap, but I'm also good in getting in and out of places. So he sent me here to
So
pick something
you're-
up for him.
You're like a thief?
No. I'm picking up a package for him.
Out of character. Are you a scald?
No.
Ah, I almost played one
Sorry.
of those. Well, our leader here is Keggmoth.
No.
It's him. That's how you know he's the best leader, because he doesn't want to be.
I am literally a grocery boy that did this to pick up extra money.
He is big. He's big man. Big man give orders.
No.
One time he told us to run, and we ran. We're still alive.
I thought Miss Sarah or Mr. Pez was in charge.
It's fine.
It sounds like
Go
this
ahead,
is
take
just a democracy, maybe?
What is that?
Never mind.
It's a representative republic.
That sounds worse.
It is.
It's a system of government where the points don't matter.
Where everything's made up and the points don't matter.
Are you talking about football?
Yes.
Yes. What is that? Is that where you hit a ball with your foot?
Yes.
Oh.
Ironically, no.
It's spelled.
Okay,
with,
so
it's,
y'all can,
It's spelled with U.
Okay, so y'all are outside. Are y'all walking to the cafe? Or?
I think we were going to try to go to the Prima. Is that the one that was down? The only one we know, I think, was in the downtown in the Prima Cafe.
Yeah.
Can I keep my eyes peeled for the bad touch man?
Okay, give me a seek check.
And also for the cafe, I don't mean like a whole like big stop or anything where we have to go deep into downtown. It's more just, was there one kind of on a main road as we're walking that we could just like swing by right quick and keep going?
Yeah, the Prima Cafe is on the main road, but it is like it's kind of a touristy, sort of really busy spot.
Here is Cafe
Good
Dumont.
thing I'm not from here.
I don't
am a
have
tourist.
anything that says seek.
It'd be a perception. I mean, it's
It's seek is seek or scouting should be perception, right, DM?
yeah. Like
Uh,
basically, your seek check is you like spending your time looking as opposed to doing a
Can
straight look.
Can I do that as well?
Yeah, go ahead. I like watching the dice roll across.
Oh,
We're looking at the same thing at the same time.
yeah.
You're like, wow, the lake's pretty. So as you're walking down, y'all, it's just really busy right now. A lot of people out on the road. You see a lot of laborers heading towards the brewery. You see, as you get closer to downtown, you see more upper class type people that don't really fit in with the laborer side of town. You feel like you're entering the rich slash touristy area as you get closer to downtown, and it's slowly getting more and more packed.
So heck,
Sarah's gonna like readjust her shawl that she has on and kind of like wrap it around her neck and over her head so she looks very fancy. So she blends in.
so Hector, I will let you know that this job so far has been very what would you call it, Keggmoth? Combative, dangerous.
Confusing.
It hurts a lot.
Chaotic.
Chaotic, yeah.
Yeah,
So
you know what? That's most jobs. I've been
So-
doing this since I was a little punk, so
you know how to use that, and I'll literally poke your sword.
yeah, I do, and
Take 3 damage. No.
hopefully it won't come to
Paper
that.
cut.
What kind of sword is it? Is it like a long sword, a broadsword?
It's not a fancy sword. It's just a long sword. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any armor?
He's wearing a breastplate.
Okay. And a bow as well, you said?
Yeah, he's got a longbow. Yeah.
I'm
So
very sorry if, like, my wife is taking a shower, but she's also listening to music. I don't know if y'all can hear it.
Okay, I'm
we
really.
cannot.
You stuttered on my end, so the first thing I heard is my wife is taking a shh, and it stuttered to shower, and I was like, "Oh God, what is Chris going to say on the internet?"
No,
Don't-
no,
Don't
no,
do that to Ruby.
She's playing.
I'm
really
telling
well.
Ruby you told us she was pooping.
I don't do that. She'll kill me.
It's
I'll
too
bring
late.
you
I texted her.
popcorn.
Oh Lord.
How
Okay, so-
does the party actually succeed at Redwell? Well, we got the DM sacked by his wife.
No, it's just blackmail. We just use it as blackmail to make the game
It's
go
like,
away.
oh wow, all the guys are rolling ones now. So weird.
Oh, look, another nat 20. How convenient.
Another thing though that we learned about this this Redwell town, is this your first day here?
I've been here for just a bit, but this is my first like out and about. I haven't really explored the town. I was just really here on business, and unfortunately ran out of cash. I gotta try to build my money back up.
It's actually, I came here for the same reason. A lot of these people don't get paid very well, so this is basically the only way to make money. And also, there's a ghost in Dead Row, and we've ran from it.
That's probably smart.
It's big. It is very big.
Spooky man. Spooky man, very big.
And I think these people like drugs. I think they grow drugs.
It's hops.
It's
put it
hops.
they put it in beer, which is technically drugs.
Oh.
So it's technically drugs.
I thought
Well-
they smoked it.
That's probably the main currency around here. Is
You can smoke it. It's just not advised.
Was that your favorite grocery, hops?
No, the previous bag boy got high on hops and he had heart attack, and now I had job.
What was your favorite grocery?
Sausage
That does sound like a good grocery.
and naan. I did like naan.
Also, keep your bags away from his hands, and I point to the other rat folk.
I can do.
I will remove my hand from his bag.
I appreciate that.
I will not remove my tail from his bag.
Out of context, that sounds really bad.
Prison wallet.
Oh my god.
Fucking moose.
As y'all approach the Prima Cafe, you notice that in previous days it was fairly busy. And it's busy today, but it seems like y'all are getting closer to the afternoon, so the cafe is kind of losing a bit of its crowd, but it's still fairly crowded.
Sarah's gonna go get in line. Anybody want anything?
Just
Soup.
see if they have a sausage.
Sausage soup. Anything
I'll give
else?
you a silver. And I'll be right back.
Oh, I actually have money now. I forgot that.
Wow. Fancy.
We'll give you 2 silver, with also like soup.
I just ate. Thanks, Dave.
Can do.
Okay, so are you the only one that's going to stand in line?
I figured they
Okay.
were talking.
Actually,
Okay,
you know
so-
what? Let me rephrase that. Keg will then feel awkward that he asked somebody to get him food, so he will go over there and stand in line with her. How do I change how much money's on my character sheet?
I think you just hit the negative,
Hold
like
on.
in under quantity,
Oh, where's I
under
had
inventory.
I had to close out my sheet because it was being weird.
Yeah, if you scroll down below consumables and above containers, you should see treasure, and you just can hit the minus or plus there.
I have everything popped out since my main screen capture is the screen we got on. Okay, it might not have shown up anyway. Neat. Okay.
Okay, so Keggmoth and Sarah are going inside. What's the rest of the party deciding to do?
Y'all want to grab a table out here?
Yes, I will sit on the table.
Cool.
Okay, so as soon as like a party leaves, y'all just sit at that table.
Yeah.
I'm assuming just knock all this shit off. Okay, so y'all sit there. Sarah, you get to the front. It takes about 10 minutes to get to the front. And you have like this little we make what can we do? Let's get wacky. You see another dog person, but they're more like Chihuahua like, and they're very nervous.
Oh,
They're
oh
shaking.
no.
And they're like, yes, yes, yes. Oh, what do you need? I'm sorry. Sorry, there's so much going on.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
You hear something clatter in the back, and they're like, oh, fuck.
It's okay. We just have a few things, if you don't mind. I would
Yeah,
like 2 of your soup du jour.
Okay. Jor. Okay, yeah.
1 of your finest sausages.
Okay. Do you want the boudin, or do you want the smoked sausage, or do you want the regular sausage, the breakfast sausage?
Yes.
And she'll look up at Keggmoth.
Yes.
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 Oh,
I think he means both.
no, ancestors. Oh God.
And then 1 Lady Grey tea.
Okay, that was easy. I think.
Miss Sarah, should you give him one of the gummies you have just to help calm down?
Probably
Oh no, I don't
not
need
on his
anything
first
like
shift.
that. I don't need anything like that. Okay. Yeah, go get this. You need anything else? You want some iced tea, some hot tea, some
Well,
tea?
iced tea. Yes. There's other people
Iced tea.
who would like to drink, I assume.
You want double iced tea? I can see if I can try.
Just gonna lean down to Miss Sarah. I feel like Mr. Pez chews ice, so maybe we should give him extra ice.
That is very true. Tell you what, how about a picture of your easiest tea to make, and then we'll take out of character. Hang on, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 glasses of ice.
Okay,
Soup.
okay. Soup.
We're getting your soup.
Yes. Soup.
And then also, if you have it, 1 stroopwafel for my hot lady grey tea, please.
Okay, that seems easy. Okay, and you see them doing some like quick math, as quick as they possibly can, and they look up at you, and they're like 3 feet tall, and they're like, that'll be and they kind of wince a bit, and they're like, 50 silver, and then they close their eyes.
We should just give this one gold and let it be tip.
I'm fine with that.
All right, well then, let me get my sheet back up. Keg will take back his 2 silver. Oh no, I can't do it on this with it popped out. Ah, what happened? Oh no.
Oh no! Oh no!
I clicked something dumb. That's all. Grave, would you remove a gold and add 2 silver back to my character sheet?
Yes, I will do that. Okay, where are you? Okay,
so
Keggmoth.
that is less aesthetically unpleasing for anybody watching the stream.
And how much would the tea have been so I can subtract that?
That would have been included. It would have been the 2 silver. So
Oh, I was just gonna give him 2 more silver then in that case to pay for my tea.
okay.
Who are you giving 2 silver to?
You.
Oh.
Where's
Keggmoth.
the treasure? Now I can't find the treasure. Jesus.
Keggmoth thought he was broke and then Hewitt realized I accidentally double purchased armor on the character sheet.
So just remove a gold from you, Hewitt,
Mm-hmm.
and add 2.
I think it would be
4 silver
because
total.
I gave her
Yeah.
2.
Oh,
Math.
math. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, you hand the gold to the little puppy sitting there, and they're like, "Oh no, that's a big tip," and they start sweating.
Hold on, hold on. Do you have to report tips or do you do tip sharing?
It's so much. What if they don't believe me?
Hold on, do you?
And then they just run off.
Oh no!
They'll be fine.
Do you
It's
think-
a learning experience.
I hope they don't do tip sharing here because that can be a little bit of the bull honky.
I do agree with that. Yes.
What? I'm not there, but did you say bull honky?
I did not have Keggmoth's approved list of not quite swear words actually out in front of me. Oh, here we go. He probably
I mean,
actually
I've heard of bull honky before, so
He probably would have said this is rubbish.
I like bull honky better.
Bull honky works. I'm adding that to the list of pre-approved fake swears.
I had a teacher that
Okay,
used to say
so-
bull honky.
After you get the order, y'all make your way back outside to the table that the rest of your party kind of just claimed.
Is Mr. Is Mr. Two Stripes in the middle of table just sitting?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm kind of sitting right by him, and we're just, we're
Hold on, are you
Uh,
sitting?
are you-
Hold on,
what is-
Hector, are you sitting on the table too next to him? Or in a chair?
no.
Great.
That seems rude. I want to be at eye level with him at least.
Okay, because
I guess we're just like shooting dice or something while they go do whatever.
Two Stripe, we have your soup, but you must sit in a chair to get the soup. And she'll be holding the soup up like above her head, waiting for him to get down.
Mm,
Is best way to eat the soup,
mm,
It helps with the digestion.
and it tastes better.
Also, it gives us room to put down rest of food, and I will share
You-
part of boudin with you.
he will sit down in the chair, and he's not super stoked about this.
Sarah will put the soup in front of him and
Keggmoth
take a
will,
sip of her tea.
Keg will cut part of a boudin off and just put it in the soup.
Not long after, you see the little pup come with a pan of glasses with ice and a pitcher, and they're kind of just like trying their best to avoid everybody. And they're like, okay, okay. Oh, this is where your table is. Okay, good. Oh no, someone knocked everything off. Oh no. Oh, that's gonna come out of my pay, isn't it? Oh no. And they put down everything. It's like, is everything good? Y'all are good. Y'all are okay, right?
Yes. Great, thank you.
Right?
Actually, I'd like to speak to the manager.
Oh no.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Pulls out a bag, starts breathing into it.
Do not do
Then-
that to the little one. They are excitable.
And they run away. Okay, so at the table, what would y'all like to discuss with each other?
Well, mostly, I just want to kind of make sure they know I'm here to help. I'm trying to put that vibe out. I'm trying to just be like, I'm kind of here to
So we used to have a friend, and his skills were very weird and magical. Do you do stuff like that?
no, I cannot do magic.
Me neither.
No, I was a bodyguard for someone at the Wind Whisper Academy, one of the professors. We've been working on this project. You know how the scholarly types can be, and he needed a book, apparently. So he sent me to find it, and after yada yada yada, some things happened. I wound up here. I got my package, but I don't have any money to get back. So I gotta make a little cash.
Once again, it's a little difficult to make cash here, but it's not impossible.
I don't know what
Especially-
kind of police force you've ever worked on, but it's always been profitable one way or another.
Police, none. I've never worked on a police force.
You got the badge, right? I'll pull it out.
So one. I've worked on one police force. This one.
Oh, well, where I come from, people like to do what's the word? Get wild. So I've worked as peacekeeping, I guess you could call it, as long as I've been alive.
Peacekeeping. That's a pretty good way to say it.
Have you ever been in the buffer? I know you talked to me about it.
Once.
Was it a pleasant experience?
It was fine. I made some money.
Seems right.
And met Jeremy there.
Jeremy, he's always up to something.
Oh, he's a man who likes to spend money though, and I'm never gonna turn that down.
We met very different Jeremys.
I have to ask because it sounds very interesting. With this peacekeeping, where do you keep it? Is it like a vault that you guard? Or
Well,
is it more of a
mostly
concept?
is because where I come from, any idiot who can talk a bunch of people into following him, say they get 30 guys together and they decide they're a king. So they're gonna come over here, start some shit, and I gotta end it. It's usually the way it goes.
Oh, so you end kings. Wow, that's really cool.
Okay, Sarah, give me since you've heard the buffer a few times, go ahead and give me a society check.
Let's see if I do any better.
Just give you round 2.
I don't.
You've heard the name, but you don't know much about it.
Fascinating.
It's called the Buffer, which is a very funny name.
Do I know it's relatively nearby, like where I live?
It's further east. It's like pretty far east, but you don't know too much about it.
Gotcha.
Like Utah as a continent is fairly big. If I go back to that, like,
What is the weird sonic bath that's happening in the background?
that's whatever Ruby's listening to. Like, I'm sorry, I had. She loves the metal music, so. But yeah, okay. So from here, like the moving marshes would be about right here, and you would have to travel all the way up to about right here from. God,
I was just curious because our capital is right here, technically.
Oh yeah, my bad. I'm looking at the map wrong. Yeah, it would be a good bit, but like from here to there, like it's about half the United States. So getting to the buffer.
No, it's only 10 feet according to the map.
That's
Dang
right.
it!
I would say at bare minimum, you would know it's a very unstable area. I don't want to step
Yeah,
on your toes there, Chris.
Fair.
Is it? Are we saying it's West Virginia?
I wouldn't say West Virginia. I would say
Florida.
Country roads.
Take me
I would
home.
say I don't know, maybe like Alabama.
Oh God.
To the web. Where
Yeah. Well, I can't say
Alabama
moving
and
marshes.
Serbia. Yeah.
Yeah. The moving marshes is more just Louisiana, Mississippi, but on steroids because it's just a giant like mystical marsh or mystical swampland. Of course, Hector, if I can find what map we were on originally. There we go.
There we are. It's Redwell.
If you
It's a
want, you
beautiful
can
town.
It's a beautiful town full of income inequality. Very familiar. If you want, you can actually run. Oh, she's listening to alien weaponry. I just realized what it was. Uh, I'm sorry. You could roll a society with Sarah if you like. Now that you've kind of like absorbed everything and you're able to kind of like settle and try and think about everything here. Oh, geez. Yeah. Okay. So you notice like Sarah's, uh, like you see the shawl she's wearing and the makeup and everything, and you notice that they are indeed. You notice them as one of the. I forget what we settled on the names that we're going to call them Illuminati for now. You know they're from the Moving Marshes, so you've passed through there a few times. It's basically another colony of beast folk that are a lot more organized than the ones from.
Volan. That was the
Yeah.
name that we came up with.
Okay, Voland. Yes.
So you're from the moving marshes, Voland kind of peoples, right?
Yes, I am actually. I am Volan.
It's good people. My boss paid them to guide us through the moving marshes, and I really had a good time. They're good people.
Oh yes, those of us who like assist with the trade crews and everything, the ones that are the wanderers of the marshes, I find that they always have the most interesting tales when they come back. They get to meet a lot of people like you. It's neat.
It's a very unique place for sure.
It's quite dangerous out there in the swamps too, so it's worthwhile having a guide for that. Very much so.
Oh, definitely. We definitely would have done several times.
And looking over the party, you see, uh, in Keggmoth, you see a corrupted Yoon. You see two other beast folk that.
I prefer in Keggmoth we trust.
In Keggmoth, we trust. Okay, I just
Please,
got that.
please don't do anything in me.
And then you see two rat folk from seemingly different lineages. One of which you could kind of tell by their dress is probably from mercantile background.
Would I know anything about like? Do I know anything about their culture? And do I need to do a roll for that?
Well, you got an 18. I was going to say that 18 was on the party generally. Pez, is there anything that you would like him to know about your culture? That
I don't know. We are
'Cause I think we
nomads and nomads, but like strict family at the same time. That
Kind of like
Mo-
Romani.
yeah, and we have like kind of like rabbit warrens. We live underneath the earth, and but once we come of age, we're basically told get the f out of here. You don't matter anymore. But also, if you need to, you're allowed to come back.
very complicated family affairs.
Yes, but important family. Family's important, but also get the hell out of here.
You got to find your own path.
Come back when you've made something of yourself, idiot. But also, I love you.
Here's a sandwich bag. Now fuck off.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's basically what you get from the party. I'm pretty. We discussed a two stripe. Doesn't really have the or doesn't know like his background.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. So you're not. I mean, you've seen rat folk in the buffer before, but I mean,
Yeah. You know, I'm cool with everybody. So they give me a reason not to be. So it's all right.
yeah.
I am two stripe. I like soup and the shinies.
I like shiny too.
But you don't have any money, do you?
Unfortunately, not enough.
How much do you have? I'll sell you some shinies.
Not enough.
No in
Oh,
party
1
training.
second, y'all.
Trading.
I'll be right back.
I'm gonna take advantage of this and go pee myself.
Don't pee yourself. That's not good.
No, don't do that. Oh, while we're waiting, that order I had come in has 5 swivel neck mounts that came with it.
Nice.
Nice.
So because I ordered 2 lights and a tripod and then 2 extra swivel necks. Also, when I'm not playing or saying anything, I have a circle compass that is a bevel. I'm sorry, not a bevel, but a bearing in the middle of this piece of aluminum, and it's become a fidget toy. I'm easily amused. It's spinny. Also, Claire, if you're here.
Yeah.
Baby is moving enough that you can see her across the room.
Oh, that's crazy.
Like, I saw Emily's shirt pop up.
Did you say the broom?
The room.
That makes more sense.
I'm sitting on the couch, and all of a sudden, Emily's shirt goes dunk across her tummy, and I'm like, "Yeah, this
Lord
is
mercy.
this is my child, apparently." I don't think the world's ready for this one. And I partially entrusted her the Nox.
Yeah, that's your bad.
Yaz is
No,
the other.
no takesies backsies.
There is no takesy backsies.
I am back. I'm sorry about that.
Yasmin is the other one, and that does not dissuade or cancel out Nox in any way.
Steven's back. Thank you.
Steven is back.
Steven's back.
Yes,
By
Steven
the
is
way,
back.
as y'all eat and drink the tea, y'all. I mean, it's pretty good. It's,
I have a
pretty-
question.
Yes.
As she finishes the tea, this is a little bit of lore building. We'll see if this works or not. I'm just going to throw it out there. Can she then look at the dregs of the tea and see if her patron is, like, giving her any messages to let her know what she needs to do next?
Ooh, give me an occult.
Ooh, this is neat.
Okay.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay. So you're at the dregs and you're watching the black tea particles kind of float in the bottom as the thin tea kind of reveals it. As you're sitting there, you're just kind of like moving it around and around. And what the rest of the party sees is just Sarah just kind of like staring into the tea. But Sarah, as you look up, you notice your party is just sitting there frozen as if they were talking initially. And then as you look up a little bit more, you see your patron hanging down, just face down, looking at you.
She's just going to sigh and put a hand on her head. We've
I
been over
wanted-
this. I have learned to read the leaves. You don't have to interrupt my day every time.
I wanted to make an entrance.
You have, as usual.
Have you
Yeah.
been into the well yet?
No, that's a little
You
bit
haven't.
hard
I
to
knew
sell.
that already.
It's hard to sell. Hey guys, let's go down this weird well where there's a lot of people walking by and it's kind of blocked off. What does that have to do with what we're doing here? How do I sell that?
Well, you were almost there. You were getting close.
Yes, I'm
What was
aware
that
it is
one
down
place
the
you
road.
were at? The Tinny?
Yes, I believe so.
The
The tenements?
Tenement.
Yeah.
Oh, they have another place down there.
Like another well?
It's all connected.
Oh. Is it through a well in the tenements, or is there somewhere else we would need to go? Because that might be an easier sell than a well in the middle of a busy road.
I don't know if it's a well. It's
Of course you
certainly a
don't.
pathway.
Okay.
But here, let me see if I can give you a little bit of a map, maybe.
Either that, or if you need, I have also been practicing with my divining rods, as you wanted me to, my dowsing rods, so one of the two.
All right, I will channel the coordinates through the dowsing rod.
And she'll pull out what kind of looks like knitting needles, almost, and she'll hold them out in front of her so that he can channel.
You see the chest expand and retract, expand. You think the eyes are closed, but your patron doesn't really have eyes in that giant skull.
Fair.
You see every now and then black goo fall on the table and around you.
Oh, I'm glad I'm already done with my tea.
Not
As
black
she,
goo.
as she, flicks a bit off of the saucer.
Give me a minute. Just keep those out, and everything goes back to normal. Suddenly, everyone else sees, Sarah holding two rods in her hands that look like sewing needles.
Were those there before?
Just pull them out because I like to fidget with them every now and then. And she'll just kind of act like she's twirling them in her
Yeah,
fingers.
it was almost like a glitch. On one hand, she had the tea, and then she just had the two dowsing rods.
She does make very nice tapestries and shawls.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna shrug.
She'll be holding kind of almost like chopsticks, but she'll be kind of moving them in a way that looks like it's just kind of her, just playing with them a little, imitating like she's knitting something without actually any thread.
Okay, so as you're doing that, you start to feel them start to point to the right of you, back to the road.
To test it, she'll like go like she's gonna put it back in her bag, but then she'll hold her palm flat for like just a second to see if they start to move on their own. And as soon as she can tell that they are, she just grabs it and then puts them in her pack for now.
As you try to put it in your pack, one falls out and it spins, but then almost unnaturally just stops, like pointing to the road.
She'll just put her foot over it and then lean down and pick it up and slip it in. Do I need to be doing any like sleight of hand or anything with this?
Miss Sarah, are you okay?
Oh, it's just that their Lady Grey has a lot more caffeine than I would have thought. That's all.
No, you don't have to do any sleight of hand. Okay, so what would y'all like to be doing at this point?
I'm down to just tag along whatever y'all are doing today, if that's all right. I don't really know my place, and they didn't really pair me with anyone.
They are not good at explaining things.
That is very true.
Mr. Two Stripes, are you done with your soup?
Yes, I am done with Pez's soup.
I got soup and not sausage.
Oh,
You got sausage too.
you got
Oh,
sausage.
okay. You can have my soup.
I gave you the breakfast sausage.
Oh, even better.
Well, do we want to try? I don't want to put us in danger's way, but I mean, should we go back to the tenements to try to see if we can find anything else out about the barrel breakers? Or I wanted to call him Jonathan.
Jonathan!
What's the name of the crow?
Jonathan!
Corvigen.
Jonathan!
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 No, Corvigen!
We gotta wait for
Jonathan.
Jonathan. God, I hope that movie gets a sequel.
Oh, God,
It's
yes.
it's already slated that there's gonna be a second D&D movie before this one even came out. But we got.
Well, they said that I think some people were doomering about it, but people were like, "Oh, well, it didn't make enough money." But I mean, it's making decent money on streaming, so
It made good money, and the toys are selling. Then again,
anyway, what would you like to do? You know, heading to the tenement?
I will go wherever Miss Setter says we are going because
Would there be an issue with the tenements?
Yes.
Since it's been a minute, just to refresh my mind, that was where Corvigen was last seen, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And where y'all initially went, you know from Steven that it was at least an entrance to a potential like hideaway within the tenements. So you know a general area where the barrel breakers might operate.
I think that might be a good start then.
We just need to avoid that old man that kept yelling at us.
Yeah, I say this time we stick to the main row and then go into the tenements. Let's not go through that dead row place again. That place kind of scared me.
He was spooky.
They did have the nice shop. Well, he doesn't have any money, so.
Yeah, we've shopped enough for now, I believe. We had a nice fancy breakfast. We'll think that's our allowance for the day.
Well, Miss Leader, after you.
Thank you. She'll get up and walk off.
What the fuck? Who did that?
Miro.
No.
That was
I
probably,
can hear you smiling.
that was just a normal one. That wasn't even a soundboard.
Yeah, so
You-
Sarah's gonna get
okay.
up and start walking there.
Put your stick up.
I'm
son.
just gonna tag along
Yeah,
and just wherever they decide to go. How about we avoid the more dangerous part of their tenement, so we can kind of learn the area before we go
And-
digging.
Did you say
As
did you say the more dangerous part or the more dangerous part?
Hard.
Area. I said area. Neither.
As we walk, I'll just literally blabber on about Jeremy to our new friend.
You have no idea who's talking about, Hector.
I'm gonna pretend I do though.
And I also, in that whole conversation, I say your name like every 10 seconds.
Oh my god, you're fucking Rick Sanchez.
I'm a salesman.
Jeffrey, how you doing, Jeffrey? Are you okay, Jeffrey?
Fuck it, that makes me uncomfortable. Stop.
Jeffrey. That's a really old Mabim Bam skit. I'm sorry. Okay, so everyone, are y'all being stealthy? Or are y'all just walking weird? What are y'all doing?
If
I
we-
was planning on just walking
I'm gonna-
like we're just
Go ahead.
people.
If we were being
I-
stealthy on the main street, we'd probably be more suspicious.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't
Well,
be
stealthy doesn't
suspicious, don't
necessarily
be
mean you're
suspicious.
sneaky. You might be trying to do things to kind of like,
Blend into the crowd and
yeah.
Let's
Keep
be
a low
It'd
honest.
be
profile.
easier for the smaller folk, but y'all now
let's-
got someone that's nearly 8 or 7 foot.
Let's be honest. Nothing about our party does not necessarily draw attention. There's a big dog man, a big orc, 2 rat
I mean,
folk.
look, this entire world was based in fucking Muppets, okay? This world is full of like weird and varied people.
I just assume that everybody's as weird as we are, so I wouldn't worry.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I did not assume we were all. Everybody
Yeah,
was just
yeah.
as weird
I mean,
as us.
think of it like a Muppets movie where you have like normal-looking human people, and then suddenly there's like a dog puppet. Like,
To be fair, our server was a Chihuahua, so
It's kind of like D&D meets BoJack Horseman.
Also,
oh my god, yes.
oh my god. Also, the person that owns the hotel we're staying in is literally Toucan Satan.
Yes.
well, technically he's an oven. He's not a beast man.
Nope.
So-
But we already. He's a toucan with devil horns. It's Toucan Satan. Claire and I will die for this bird. We love.
Well, just don't call him a bird to his face. The oven don't like to be compared to beast folk. But okay, so
I was thinking maybe we try to walk to like here and then start to head up. That way we're kind of on the main road until that point. Does that sound reasonable?
Can I seek? Is that the correct term for this, DM?
yeah.
So a 23.
I'd like to keep aware myself if I could. Just kind of, look out for danger as we go.
Okay, so yeah, just give me a seek check as well. Y'all are technically supposed to be rolling secret checks on that, but
Oh,
I haven't been enforcing that.
I did not know it was supposed to be secret.
Does it need to be blind or private?
Blind. Because only I need to see it. Me. It's all me.
Should I re-roll a private one then, DM?
Nah, you're fine. Okay, so being the 2 tallest people in the party, y'all tend to have, especially you, Hector, you have a very good line of sight on like the goings on around you. You do notice every now and then someone, especially you, Keggmoth, you catch the eye of someone else walking next to you or walking by you on this busier road. And as y'all are looking around, you do see some people that kind of slink back, kind of start watching y'all, kind of start following y'all, but keeping a considerably far distance away as to try not to, like, trying but failing to follow you without you noticing.
Keg will whisper, Mr. Hector, do you see that?
Of course I see that.
We are being tailed.
Hey, I'm gonna use this ability if I can. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the chat on Foundry.
Okay.
And if I can't use it, you let me know.
Okay. Y'all enjoy the thrash metal as I read this.
Just through a wall.
Yeah, they're within earshot, so they're about 20 feet, 20, 30 feet away, but they could probably still hear you.
I'm gonna just kind of yell loudly. Let's speak loudly where I know they can hear. Everybody around me can hear me. There's one thing I cannot stand. It's when somebody tries to follow me and does a terrible, terrible job at it. A terrible job. Like, you should just
Okay.
quit.
And what is
Just
okay?
roll
So
diplomacy roll.
yeah, roll your diplomacy, and they need to roll a. Oh, they don't need to roll anything. They get a will save DC. That's 10 plus.
Is this a blind or can I do it general?
You can do a general.
Oh, your dice are really pretty too.
After, as soon as you start yelling at them, you see them bolt and slink into the alleyways. Let's see something, actually. I need to do.
Are we
Foundry.
using the dog as the party token?
I just put it there. Yeah.
That's a lot of dice.
Y'all don't see where they went.
Huh.
I'm gonna keep an eye out, but I guess we'll keep moving, huh?
Sarah, as you get towards the well, the rods start pointing you northward.
You know, maybe it would actually be quicker if we went ahead and headed north here. We could just skirt to the east and make sure we don't cross through Dead Road, but it might actually be a little quicker to go this way.
Hey, look! I accidentally put a thing on the board. Whoopsie. So you get to about right here. Y'all looking around. Y'all don't see anyone else following you at this point. God damn it, Hewitt! Stop. You get to about right there where the buildings are kind of crumbled and kind of the road is kind of interlaced with the Dead Row and tenements, and then they point right into here.
Sarah's gonna hold up a hand and kind of put her other hand to her forehead. I think I'm sensing something. 1 second. And she'll
Oh.
kind of like make gestures as though she's casting like a spell.
Roll deception.
I'm not good at deception. Shit.
It could be persuasion.
No,
I
it's
don't know if I'm good at
deception.
that either.
Could we
Public or private?
could we make it an argument
or public?
Could we make it an argument for society?
Oh, it's not too bad though.
Okay. What's everyone's will save? What's your bonus on your will save?
I have a +5.
I have
18.
a 4.
Oh yeah, y'all don't know what she's doing. She's sitting there drawing some symbols and runes around. It looks kind of cool though. It's like a Power Ranger move sort of deal. So yeah, you kind of didn't quite fool people.
I
I actually
believed
have
it.
no strong feelings about it one way or the
Good,
other.
good. I believed it.
Yeah, it seems legit.
She's going to cast Mage Hand and just barely like pick up a rock that's in front of her, but again, like she's acting like she's kind of doing something else, and it's just gonna kind of skip forward a little bit in the direction they need to go. I was right. This way.
Okay, so you skitter along that path down into here.
Yes.
Okay, so now.
Well, I mean, if it looks like people are following me, I'm not just gonna
yeah,
leave
is
without the
everyone
party.
following?
Yeah, does she look like she's being sneaky?
I don't think she's sneaking. You're just like going in, aren't you, Sarah?
Am I starting to get sketchy vibes from the area now, or is it
Kind
still
of, yeah.
okay? Then I think she is gonna kind of start being a little more, not like don't look at me sneaky, but just being very aware and kind of like treading
Yeah.
silently.
Keg
Not
will,
trying to be fully hidden though.
Keg will try to stealth and stick with the party.
Okay, anyone who wants to stealth, give me a stealth roll.
How, does it need to be
Okay,
open,
so wait,
public? Does it need to be
either
public,
everyone-
private, or blind?
Everyone needs to stealth if one person's going to stealth because y'all move at half the speed. I'm sorry, and it would have to be a blind roll.
Could I do stealth, but more like I'm trying to fit in?
That would be a good flavor for it.
Okay. How do I do? Oh, public. I see it. Okay, public. Is it private GM roll? That's what we're doing.
Blind.
Yeah,
Blind.
blind to you.
Blind GM roll. Okay.
Okay. And is two stripe.
Two stripe.
I'm on it.
Okay.
Sorry, trying to remember how to roll.
No, that's fair. It's been a while since we've been on this. Oh, that's a pretty die. Okay, so y'all are okay. So Sarah, the dowsing rods are guiding you through now the winding area of the tenements, going from place to place to place, between the buildings, through the alleyways, and you're focused solely on the like your vision is like so focused on the dowsing rods. You're almost not paying attention to where you're going. The rest of the party, y'all are very aware of your surroundings. Uh, it's similar to you notice that you passed the area you were in at some point, and y'all are able to
Quietly
kinda,
whisper, "That is where we almost got stabbed."
and y'all are almost guiding Sarah, who is now focused on what she was doing, through the tenements until suddenly one of y'all catch it before Sarah notices it. Is there's this giant cellar opening with two guards sitting next to it, just shooting the shit. Like basically, y'all turn the corner into an alley, and at the end of the alley, there's like this makeshift cellar with two guys, backs turned, looking down, talking, shooting the shit.
They're looking into the cellar, or they're looking away from the cellar.
They're looking around. You don't necessarily know what they're doing. You just hear them shooting the shit for the most part, or like talking.
Are they talking about their wives? Or are they talking about what they had for lunch?
They're
Like,
like,
they're
wow,
just-
that one old man just keeps talking about my butthole and it falling out and stuff.
Oh,
No, you can't really make out what they're saying from this distance. Y'all just barely, like, y'all almost walked in on them, but they haven't noticed y'all yet, fortunately.
Is there about how many feet away would you say?
About 40 feet.
Um,
Oh, someone's chewing.
you're crunching. Moose.
Oh, sorry, I thought I was muted.
Moose is eating ice again.
Oh my
I
god.
am.
Is this place like clean or is it kind of like junky again? Like there's kind of like some crates and some trash and stuff like that.
There's no crate. Like, it's dirty, but it's not, like, messy like that. Like, it looks like it's not very well kept, but it looks well traveled, and there doesn't seem to be any trash anywhere.
Okay. She's gonna look back at the party and kind of talk quietly. We could try to distract him if we want to just slip in.
Oh boy, did you say distraction?
Oh, but like you need to be able to come in with us and not get caught and harassed by these people.
No, I'm good at making distractions no matter what.
Can you circle around the building and come from the other side so they look the other direction?
You got it, sis.
Does that sound reasonable to everybody else?
Let me find my ability that lets me do that.
Are you going to need an out? Like how do we recover you at the end of this distraction?
I got it. Easy.
Do we
Who's gonna
need
go
to tie?
terribly?
Do we need to tie a rope?
God, where is
And
it?
just
I
yank
don't-
him.
I think I forgot to put it on this thing, but basically it's a deception check.
Use him
Okay.
to do like this distracting ecto trap.
But-
If it goes bad, pull back.
But I get +2 more, so whatever I roll, it'll be +2 more.
Okay. It's like a flourish, basically.
Yeah, like I get a bonus. Anybody can use create a distraction, but because I'm a swashbuckler, I get +2 more.
Okay. So, what would you like to do, or not Keggmoth? Pez?
Before he walks off,
Yeah, I'll wait for them to come up with a plan. And
she's going to lay her hands on him and cast guidance, so he gets an additional +1.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
It's
That's,
because she likes you.
I mean,
It's-
who doesn't?
Because I don't want to fight to try to get his butt back.
I'm doing it because I don't want to retrieve your corpse.
Okay, so what is the plan?
My plan or their plan?
Well, your plan, and how does it fit in with their plan?
Oh,
I guess
that
everyone's plan.
doesn't concern me even a little bit.
Okay, so what is your plan then? What are you gonna do?
While they come up with their plan, I'll sneak around to the other side. Do I need to re-roll stealth or
Yeah,
should
go
I
ahead
use the
and
same
re-roll
one?
a stealth.
Okay. Should I do that private or the blind again?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. Hopefully it's good. It's good. It's always good.
It's always good. Like you said, you blackmailed me. Anyway, so you're able to, like, before you know it, Pez is off and sneaking all the way. Are you sneaking up towards them, or?
Yeah, like towards the well, how can I describe this? Around, but towards, if that makes sense.
Okay, so yeah, so you're going around, but towards this alleyway is about I'd say about 10 feet wide. About 10, 15 feet wide, I would say. And you're able to, yes, saunter to about, I would say, the right back of them. What are you going to do?
As
And- As soon as you get there, you realize one of them is puking, and the other one's like, "I told you not to eat that. Like, why would you eat that? What's wrong with you?" And he's like, "It was
That's my
good. It
mom's
was."
greatest advice.
He's like, This is like the third time." And he's like, through vomiting, he's like, "It was still good though. It's good."
Do I see my friends across the way?
Yeah, you look back through to the alleyway to the curve and you see them looking at you.
Sarah's gonna look at everybody and say, "Okay, once the guards turn, we go. I have a backup plan in case he needs to get on out. So let's just make sure we at least get on in there, and then if all works well, we just take off. Also, don't forget your potions. We've got your potions too. And then she'll turn and look at him and like signal, like I guess a thumbs up, just a good old fashioned thumbs up.
No, we do have potions of expeditious retreat.
Just in case.
Bark. Okay, Fez, what would you like to do?
Pez,
Ice Muncher.
Moose.
Are you muted?
Sorry, yes, I was. I was chewing ice. As soon as I see that they're good to go, I will I heard them talking about the food.
Yeah.
I'll say I'll walk up to them and say, "Oh God, did y'all eat at what was the place we went go eat?
Prima.
Did y'all eat at Prima's too?"
No, we were at Wait a minute, who are you?
Oh, I was just saw you throwing up, and I was gonna come check, and because I thought we might have a good suit against Primas if y'all were also sick to Primas.
And the guy that's throwing up's like, get him!
Oh, did he say get him?
Yeah.
I'll just
Get-
run. I'll just run the other way,
Okay.
Get him. Get him.
like the opposite way from my friends. I'm just running.
Okay, so you would be passing your friends, but you could go down another alley. I
Yeah.
say alleyway, but the buildings do have spaces between them that you can go down. So, is that what you're gonna do? You kind of veer off in a different direction.
Yes, I want to
So-
go the opposite way from my friends.
So when can I do? Do I have? If I'm watching this and paying attention to Pez, do I have time to cast a spell as they start running?
Sure. What are you gonna cast?
Oh, just please don't let them know that there's a group here.
Tanglefoot.
On the dude.
Okay.
I mean, if he's gonna do it, then fuck it. Sarah will throw her other Tanglefoot at the other guy then.
I mean, because I was talking about the guy because apparently there's two guys. One of them's chasing, the other is still retching. Correct.
Yeah, the other guy is sickened at this point.
I'm still kind of, and I'm still kind of hidden and inconspicuous.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's just while still kind of hidden and inconspicuous, I'd like to just kind of throw a tanglefoot at his feet to trip him up.
Okay. Give me a attack roll, and Sarah, if you want to do the same thing. You just have to hit the attack on
Is it okay for this to be public rolls or are these private?
It'll be a public roll when you hit it, because you'll know it automatically.
It actually asked me, believe it or not. I
Really?
didn't know you could roll them privately.
Okay, let me see this.
Yeah, a little box pops up for me every time I roll anything.
Okay, two stripe. If you want to hit the attack on yours, or
I promise you can do it.
We have faith in you.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I was trying to click Sarah's because it popped up right away.
oh
There we
yeah. Oh shit.
Oh,
You more than do the trick. Sarah, you see two stripe. Just how would you cast a spell, two stripe?
It would be kind of like he would essentially grab his tail and just kind of wick off like it doesn't seem possible, but he would end up wicking off like a handful of oil off of his tail that he would then just kind of throw at their feet, and then just it would kind of do it that way.
Okay, so you see that. You see Two Stripes start casting a spell, wicking something off. You see this tangling vines shoot out at the guy chasing Pez. And in that instant, you recognize the spell and you cast something similar at the other guy, kind of huffing, trying to keep up. The second one, which you match the DC on, or the AC on, and do the similar spell. They are both now immobilized. What would y'all like to do?
Are they immobilized right next to the opening?
Yeah, y'all. Well, no, they're like right next to you.
Wait, they came our way? I thought they went the other way.
Well, they were coming right past you. I'm sorry.
No. He said he was running in the opposite direction.
He would have to. Well, he would have to run out of the
Okay,
alleyway.
Hold on.
Is this a dead end alleyway?
Is it a dead end?
Yeah.
Okay, that changes everything. I thought this was like a wraparound
we
thing.
thought. Yeah,
okay.
we thought there was
Yeah,
another
my
little
bad.
narrow.
Okay.
We thought there was
I'm bad
another
at
narrow.
explaining.
We thought there was another narrow wiggle room.
Here, this would look like. Oh god, it's not working, y'all. It's not working.
We're playing Pong. Let's do this. Boop. Oh, it's gone.
I mean, for argument's sake, just because this looks like it's probably kind of close, this little spot, it's super tiny on the map. But this little spot that's on the map,
yeah,
where it's a dead end, I guess we can pretend like it's kind of here. Like right there.
Yeah, that could work. The map isn't like totally representative.
Yeah, it's mostly just to show like it's a single dead end straight
Since
alleyway.
they have been tangle-footed, how close are these dudes to us, DM?
They're about 6-7 feet, and they're prone on the ground, tangled up in the spell.
Does it look like they saw us do it? Like, did they turn and see us, or
they're just like wiggling around. They'll probably see you here in a second if
Can
you
we?
want.
I'd like to.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Hector.
I was just gonna say, can I coup d'etat one non-violently? I mean, non-murdery.
Yeah, you just want to knock them out. Yeah, go ahead. Which one are you gonna do? The normal, the regular dude, or the sickly dude?
The normal dude.
Okay.
Keg was actually gonna do the same thing.
Okay.
What do we need to roll, DM? Uh-oh. DM?
Yes.
What do we need to roll? To coup d'etat.
Hello?
You there?
Can you hear us?
DM? Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to make sure my internet didn't jack up.
Yeah, like I'm here. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
There you
Now
go.
I do.
What do we need to roll, DM?
I said melee attack roll.
Okay, just wanted to make
Yeah.
sure. Because
Okay, so we're gonna, for brevity's sake, I'm gonna say y'all knock them out. Because y'all match the DC, they're on the ground, and y'all are able to give solid smacks to the back of the head to knock them out.
we need to cover mouths.
Can Sarah take like 1 minute to like pull out some of her like webbing and actually like wrap it around like a gag through their mouth and like hog tie them essentially? With help, I'm sure she'll need assistance, but provide the webbing to do so.
Sure. If y'all want to do that.
Would this
Actually, to speed it up, can she morph into her spider form to make it go a little quicker and actually kind of spin them up a little too?
Oh god,
That
would
is
be very cool.
disturbing.
So y'all just see Sarah transform into a spider and just start wrapping these guys up in silk.
Miss Sarah, are you going to eat them?
She's just gonna give like an exasperated look, and like while you can't hear what she says, it sounds like a very like defeated sigh, and then she's just going right back to it.
I'm not judging, it's just I want to know so I can turn and look away. I'm impressionable.
And as she's wrapping them up, it kind of almost looks like she's knitting. Like she's using like her front and back legs to kind of do like a little knitting motion to like kind of like make sure like she's not wrapping them in cocoons. It's just around like the ankles, the wrists, and then around the mouth. And then she'll transform back when she's done.
We'll just hold up the robe without looking for her.
Did anyone call for Pez?
Yeah, I'm still parkouring. Like I'm jumping up buildings. I'm like sliding down. I'm just like making a short circle.
Yeah,
And then after like 30 seconds, I'm like, oh. Hey.
okay.
Mr. Pez,
Perfect distraction, right?
it worked great. You're so good.
Okay, what would you
Qu-
like to do?
Question. Can I use some of that parkouring to try to gain panache?
I'll give you a panache as a treat.
Yeah. And you notice he's walking with his chest out a little bit more now. Wow, you guys did a number on these fellas.
You see the dowsing rods pointing straight at what looks to be like this old. It looks to be like a cellar door. It's a large door at the end of this.
It points down the hole.
Well, that worked about as well as it could. So, you ready to go in?
Was that plan A or was that plan B?
It was A through D, I'd say.
What's the difference? It was plan worked.
I didn't have to stab anybody, which makes me feel slightly better.
Well, how they... Did you not stab them?
No, I went on back of head.
Ah.
By the way, Mr. Hector did it way harder.
He is a big fella.
Well, that and the guy was not the one vomiting everywhere, so I figured he needed a little more, smacking.
You know what? That makes sense.
I-
He apparently had food poisoning.
Yes, he is pooping himself right now.
So, you know what? Probably being unconscious. I've never had food poisoning. I have an iron gut. But I've heard it's rough, so maybe being unconscious, you actually did him a favor.
It gives you swirlies.
Just make sure to put him on his side.
Keggmoth will go and make sure to roll him on his side.
A voice inside your head, your inner monologue is like, maybe I should roll him, like, because you're
Don't.
thinking of like drunk people.
You're like, don't Jimi Hendrix him.
Oh my fucking god, Moose.
What would y'all like to do? Y'all would like to go down or go investigate the cellar entrance?
Yeah, we'll go down the hole.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, as you get closer, you notice that there is a big fat lock on this cellar.
Mr. Two Stripes.
I will kind of look around. Is good door or is bad door?
Give me
Locked door.
Give you a.
Let's see. You're trying to check if it's trapped, I'm assuming?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah, I just like how I love how everybody's dots are flying around on the screen for me right now.
Okay. Give me a perception check. Oh, Pez doesn't have as much. 470. Okay. So Pez. Catch you up. Checking over it, it looks like a simple lock. You don't see anything suspicious.
Okay.
So after y'all see Two Stripe kind of climb up and down and like do a full inspection of the doors and then of the lock, then pulls out a little what is it, the tumbler jig, and just expertly just sticks it in the lock, takes it out, and you just see the lock pop off.
And as I slip the lock into my bag, I look at everyone and go, "Yes, good door."
You
Give-
add a lock to your.
What was that, Nate?
Oh, nothing. You're good. Go ahead.
Okay, so you're able to open the door, and from there you see a stairway down. Looks like it goes pretty deep down, and you see the stairway go right into like an area. Like it looks like it might go into a larger area, but it goes a considerable amount down underground. And assuming y'all are going downstairs, I wish I could find things.
I mean, is there an option to go upstairs?
No. You can try though. I mean,
I don't think I can go upstairs that don't exist. I'm sorry, I'm being facetious.
as y'all go in, you hear, "Watch out down there! It's dangerous." And as y'all go downstairs, you enter in what looks to be a large cell full of munitions and weapons and all sorts of other things. And this is where we're going to end tonight because y'all are in the legit dungeon now. And
Oh.
Bum bum
And
bum.
I don't want y'all to, I don't want to like y'all just to go to one room and then we have to end it because it is 10. So
Yeah, we
next time we decide to do this, which we will probably skip a week just to see how things shake out. Like if
Next-
Keggmoth isn't here, I will be.
if we actually wanted to run this next week, I'd be fine. It's the week
I-
after that it starts getting wonky
Well, next week is. I can't do next week anyway.
because you're all
The
about
week after
Baldur's.
next would be no. I'm actually running a different game. The week after next would be the usual week we do it because it's bi-weekly. We would be skipping that day, and that because of Baldur's Gate. And then when we come back, let's see. Let me. Okay, 16th. It would be the 30th of August. If Hewitt's not here, I'm going to DMPC him. He'll probably just take a back seat. You know how it is. But
Yeah.
we will be back on August 30th, if that's okay with everybody.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Works.
So y'all get 150 XP for this because I have been trying to guide y'all. I've probably been doing a bad job of it, but trying to guide y'all to the dungeon. I'm like ready for the dungeon. I'm ready.
I don't know how to add XP.
Okay, so on your character sheet in the top right on the main page where it has XP,
Yeah, I see that.
you just click the smaller number.
Oh.
What
Oh,
number
fuck.
were we
What
at?
was I at? I just
Yeah,
messed it up.
470.
We should
So
be
we're
at,
at-
470.
So we're at
we're at what?
620.
You should be
Yeah,
at. Hold on, let me double check that.
Yeah, 620.
So you're a little over halfway
Yes.
to level 3.
Whoa, halfway there.
So I clicked that before and I thought I was just highlighting it. And I
Yeah.
was like, okay, well that doesn't work.
I did notice that you didn't have as much XP as other people, so I just changed it for you.
Yeah, I saw the number change and I was like, oh.
I like this map.
Oh, it's very nice. Hopefully you'll be able to see a little bit of it, Hewitt, even if
Oh,
you're not in the
Oh,
game.
if I am not able to play because I have small yowling human, I will definitely watch. Yeah, just keep me
Yeah.
posted on anything.
I'm not. It's one of those things. We expect you not to be here because you're a little human has priority. But yes, next time we come back, we'll go through the hideout of the Barrel Breakers, and holy shit, why are you taking so many wounds?
I'm just clicking on random shit.
Okay, I just see wound.
It's
So-
his ego because he did the parkour and none of us noticed, and it slightly hurt his feelings.
Well, he knows it's good. So,
amazing.
yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed the game. I hope anyone in the void that was watching enjoyed the game, and I hope, like us, you enjoy Baldur's Gate 3 because that's what I'm going to be doing in a few hours. I say a few hours, like 5 o'clock tomorrow. I don't get to play until I get off work.
It'll be a long download.
Yeah, I am literally like taking my lunch break, driving back to my house, and in the outskirts of a town. Like I had to go cross the bridge.
It's his entire lunch break is going to be him driving home, is what he's saying.
Yeah, and then driving back to make sure. Like people were like, "Oh yeah, we're just gonna. I'm just gonna use my phone to try and download. Remote download." I'm like, I don't trust my phone. I don't trust any of that. I'm gonna press the button and make sure it starts because when I get home, I want to be able to play.
Yeah, it's still showing as 80 gigs, so it's gonna be
Yeah.
about double that.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's 122 gigs.
80 gigs is the early access.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's a big boy.
Y'all have fun
big
with
lady.
that, and please stream it.
Yeah, I was gonna ask at some point. Obviously, not when the game starts, but like if there's any like filler content we want to do while Hewitt's away, I might arrange like a Baldur's Gate 3 play party. So we
I'd
can
be
do a
down
little
for
bit,
that.
Yeah. So it'd just be us as whatever characters we want to make, like whatever characters we played in TBA or like otherwise, and just make characters, have fun.
I could play Gleam for that, light cleric.
Yeah, I was thinking either Belchafon or Dugo. I think that'll be fun.
I need Kogo in this.
Because, I got to romance my Shadow Heart, so I can't have another cleric.
Well, you can change all your companions
Eventually, not
yeah.
at the start.
and like because they had a picture of who is it, Lizelle as a bard, and I'm like,
Yeah, I
that's
saw that.
perfect.
She had the flute.
I'm like, that's
Actually,
mean but also perfect.
that's who I really want to romance, but she is hard to romance.
Well, yeah, because she's like,
She's a bitch.
she's so mean, and she's like,
Wow.
she makes fun of you.
Have we signed off the stream yet?
No, we have not.
Oh, yeah.
I
Alright,
was going to
let's
say
go.
Sunday we got the Smasher Pass bonus roundtable that I got to still edit some images for. So as many TBA members, please join in because I have found some legit horrible and funny. And no apologies. So that's going to be Sunday. Then Monday we'll be back with the Last Holy Winds for a minute. And then next week we'll be pretty quiet. And then there'll be a kitchen table the day before extraction date, provided she does not show up early. Which, the way that Emily is feeling, my child might be deciding escape is the option instead of extraction.
Hope she shoots for August 10th, the best day.
Anyway, you can find us at teambonusaction.com. You can also find us on not Twitter, but Twitch, YouTube, Threads, Instagram, here on Twitch as Team Bonus Action, on the hellscape that is X. We are at bonus_team. I think that's all of our socials. And since Knox is here,
We appreciate y'all hanging out with us. Even until next time, folks. Don't let your meatloaf